6 to 9, you're about to have a really good time, and it's sure to make you smile. On the bus, in the car, on the AirPods without wires. Rank it up on the worksite, it's the Bad and Liam podcast. Bad and Liam podcast.
G'day there, podcaster.
Really fun episode today, I thought. We talk about the phenomenon of beige flags. I've gone full dad at my dad. Well, you'll find out. Also, a pro baller joins us because he is going to be a part of our A team.
Yeah, someone getting dirty in the paint. They're getting gritty.
They're lethal from the elbow,
Yep.
and they're big in the box.
Yeah, no rim is safe around this person.
I don't know if we can say that last bit.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the connotations around no rim being safe, you know.
Yeah, basketball rim.
Yeah, I don't know if it just has got the right tone that we're looking for.
What rim are you talking about?
Let's get into the pod. Father's Day yesterday. Did you see your old man, Ben?
Yep, saw him on Saturday. Bought him some Rocky Road, classic.
Oh, dads love a bit of Rocky Road, don't they?
And then on Sunday, went and saw on my wife Sam's side, saw her dad, Chris, and I just bought a bunch of bacon and eggs from Woolies,
nice.
and then just cooked up bacon and egg rolls.
Well, I saw mine yesterday. I'm not a father myself, but I've already gone full dad. You know when you're a kid on Christmas or like your birthday and you get a present and you go, oh, wow, thanks, Mum and Dad. And your dad goes, oh, no worries, buddy. Oh,
Yeah.
pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's clear to everyone in the room that he's also seeing the present for the first time.
He's got no idea what you're getting.
Like, mum sorts it all.
Yeah.
Dad hasn't lifted a finger, and it's just as much as a surprise to Dad as it is to you when you're opening it up. Well, I don't even know how it happened, but I'm there already.
Nice.
Like, I'm very like last minute. Like, I'm sort of like, I'll just I do like big gestures.
Yep.
Like, I'm going overseas with my dad next year for his 60th birthday. So in my head, I sort of palmed off Father's Day. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But just as we were leaving for lunch for Father's Day, Sarah, my fiance, she gave me a card and said, I'll just put your name on the bottom of that. She'd like already like written the card, and I was like, okay. I was like, sign the bottom of that. And then when we got there, she passed me a present, nicely wrapped, and then I handed that to my dad. And he was like, oh, wow, buddy. He opened it up, it's like, my favourite. How'd you know? And I'm thinking, how did I know? I didn't even know what I'd given you. And I couldn't tell if he knew that I didn't know what I'd given him. But she contacted my mum and found out Dad's favourite wine for me and just put some nuts in there. And then I looked like the good guy.
Good job, man.
I know. I got it made.
A snorkel a day keeps the doctor away. Jump on the What If app to book your holiday with hotels, holiday rentals, cabins and more. What If it's Aussie for travel.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Michael in Mowbray, good morning to you. How's things?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Hey, am I right in saying you've never played the 610 quiz and you've never even heard it before?
No, I didn't even know it existed.
So, I mean, we do it every single morning. It's the one thing we do every morning at this time. Have you never listened to us before, or you're up earlier than usual?
I'm up earlier than usual today.
Okay, well, Michael, the way it goes is there's 5 questions. You get them all right, you get to choose the next song we play. Now, we purposely make the questions super easy, although the running gag is people always get them wrong. So, Michael, my fingers are crossed for you, sir.
I don't know if you made it over the weekend, but the Royal Show started. Can you name 3 show foods?
Yeah, Dippy Dog, Berry Floss,
Yeah.
and hot chips.
Yeah, confirmed.
I thought we almost got you.
Because obviously there's I call it a Dagwood dog when it's wrapped in the batter. Do you call it a dippy dog because you dip it in the sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to bar you for that. Hey, it would have been Freddie Mercury's birthday today. Sad. What was the biopic movie about his life called?
Oh, crap.
The big one. The Queen one.
I've seen it 3 times as well.
Really? You know what? Because I like you, Michael, it's one of, if not the biggest song.
Just the biggest Queen song you can think of.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, that's the one. Good stuff, man. Are you, Michael? Are you biopic or biopic? Which way do you fall? I've always been biopic, but I find it weird when people say biopic. What do you say?
Yeah, biopic.
You do say
You say
biopic.
biopic.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like it's a
Weird.
bio and it's a picture, so it's
Yeah.
a biopic.
Yeah.
Biopic reminds me of Bionicles.
Yeah.
Remember those things?
Yeah.
Oh man, the best. The Scooby.
You weren't allowed to have bionicles.
Yeah, they were too violent. It's true. The only Bionicle I ever got was with a Happy Meal. I reckon around 2002. I reckon they
And
had
your mum
some-
snatched it out of your hands.
said no. You'll grow up with a life of crime if you play with these. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Projected childhood, Michael. Anyway, the Scooby-Doo roller coaster broke down on the weekend, and emergency crews had to rescue the people on the ride. In which Aussie city is Movie World?
Queensland. Oh, sorry, city. Gold Coast.
Nice, good save.
Dan Murphy's is advertising over 2,000 new jobs for their Christmas and New Year's rush with 10-minute job interviews. What is the name of the shot made from Baileys and butterscotch schnapps?
This question's a little bit too hard, I reckon.
Yeah, no one's going to get it.
No one's going to get it.
It's a cowboy.
Wow! Do you work behind a bar, Michael, or are you just an alcoholic?
No, my brother introduced it to me when I was 15. So.
Whoa.
We're calling the police. That's below the legal drinking age. Okay, last one. The guy who was the naked baby from the Nirvana album Nevermind cover has had his legal case against the band thrown out again for the third time. He's just going for a cash grab. Can you finish these classic lyrics?
Here we are now, entertainers. Stupid and contagious. Sorry, it's a great
Michael,
song.
you are very good, my friend. Well done. You got all 5 right. Thank you very much. You get to choose the next song we play as well. So, would you like to hear Liam's song this morning?
One more time, got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate.
Bit of Daft Punk, or would you like to hear Ben's song? You're already in the draw for Nova's First Class and 50k. What's it going to be to top the morning off, Michael? What do you want to hear?
I tell you what, that big black guy sings that song so well. It's got to be the 1,000 Miles.
Well, that was a curveball we weren't expecting, Michael. It was going so well. You're referring to Terry Crews from the film White Chicks. Oh, my God.
Ben and Liam, it's like dopamine for your ears.
Ben, we're big fans of the Royal Adelaide show, but we're not fans of the little guy getting shoved around and the man taking all the coin and the glory. That's why we want to take the Royal show to its knees. We're assembling a crack squad, an A-team, if you will, of people who are skilled at sideshows. Already, we have our shooter locked in. Ben, he's going to be shooting those ducks down because he knows his way around a rifle.
I grew up on a farm. I've shot a few guns.
Maddie used to work on these games, and she knows the theory behind the clown mouth. Next, we need to assemble one new member, someone who can shoot 3 points with ease. Well, how does a 2-metre tall point guard from the Adelaide 36ers sound? 95 kilograms of twisted steel and sex appeal. It's Sunday Dech. Good morning.
Good morning, fellas. Thanks for the intro. That's definitely a first.
Hey, are you actually 95 kg on the dot? It's just what Wikipedia said, so I don't know. I hope I'm not speaking out of term talking about your weight.
No, that's it. 95. I fluctuate a little bit, but yeah,
They
pretty
should-
consistent, man.
They should have that in there. That's
So-
an inconsistency.
So, Sunday, have you played one of these sideshows at the show before? Because surely you just take them for a ride.
Look, I think I played a long time ago when I was a young whippersnapper in Perth,
Yeah.
but not recently.
Okay.
Is it almost against the guild of basketballers? Like, is it, like when you sign your professional NBL contract, they're going, like, you do this without, you're not supposed to rip off carnies and go around and shoot 3-pointers and win all the big prizes?
Well, look, I'll I think that's in there, but I'll have you know, last year we went to, I think it was Fringe.
Yeah.
Late last year, and a couple of my mates went and, shot a few hoops, and they struggled. So the carnival got their money, got the better of it.
Really?
Well, and you know what? I bet you want revenge because those friends probably lost a lot of money on that game. Well, guess what, Sunday Dech from the Adelaide 36ers? You've joined the right team.
No, definitely, I'm excited.
Nice.
Thanks, Sunday. We'll try and hide the fact that you're maybe don't wear an Adelaide 36ers kit. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll try and find a plain T-shirt.
I was going to say they won't see us coming, but if he's 2 meters tall...
Yeah, they're gonna see Sunday. Go, we've gone to a few 36ers games, and this guy, he stands out. He's big.
All right, if you want to join the A-team, if you think you have a specialty, a sideshow that you guarantee us you can win, you can text us 0400 919 919. Just say, Ben and Liam, I want to join your A-team.
Ask us anything you like. Ask us anything you like.
Yep, one of my least favourite intros in terms of singing quality.
Yeah.
I enjoy the intro, but I just don't think Liam and I nailed
It was
the
a slap
vocal
and
element.
dash job from Ben and Liam, but maybe we'll get back in studio this week and throw things around, see what we can do.
This is the segment where we let you text us any question you can think of. We open the text line and producer Belle comes in and asks said questions. Good morning, Belle.
Good morning.
If you want to text in a question, you can 0400 919 919.
All right, first question this morning. How often do you guys window shop, i.e. look at other people, when you're with your partner?
Never.
You have to be honest,
don't think
Ben.
I've ever done that.
No,
Never in my life.
it doesn't work if you lie.
Nah, you do the look.
Yeah.
You look somewhere and then wait for them to walk into the look.
Yeah.
What?
Or you pretend like you're looking past the thing. You're looking at one thing and you pretend you're looking past that.
Sometimes, do you ever catch yourself looking at someone and you're like, why did I do that? That was insane. That was insane. I did one over the weekend. I was driving. And I know this sounds gross, but there was a woman in activewear and I sort of just caught myself looking and then to cover it, I went, oh, I thought that was my mate driving past. And then I was just like, why did I do that? That was playing with fire.
I always, if you were to look, and then you look up, and then you see somebody else see you looking, that's awkward. That's the shame.
Do the look around.
Yeah. Your neck.
Oh, geez, my neck. I need it's so stiff. Sorry, I don't know what. I might have to get a chiropractor or something, I reckon.
All right, next question. How do you guys stay awake when you're doing your midnight show?
Okay. So for context, for those that don't know, we should mention, if you tune into Nova at midnight to 1 a.m, yes, you'll hear Liam and I on your radios.
If you're in Melbourne and Sydney, you'll hear us from midday to 1 weekly. And we also do the weekend show. If we were actually pulling that shift, we would be living off No-Dose and V energy drink. But we do this live. This is live. We're talking to you now. It's 22 past 7. Everything else you hear is just this stuff chopped up and played later.
Yes.
It's like a rerun of a TV show. You know, if you're watching daytime TV and it's like The Masked Singer from the night before.
So we're not actually on live at midnight. It's just what you're hearing now, cut up and replayed.
Yeah.
All right, a very personal one next. When was the last time you cried?
Probably when Dad had cancer.
That wasn't the last time.
I reckon it
No,
was.
Ben doesn't cry that often. That was the one time I've seen him even near something that resembles emotion in the last decade.
Ben, you've gotten married since then. Did you not shed a tear at your wedding?
I got emotional.
Yeah, right.
I got emotional. You mean you were there?
Yeah, but I couldn't get a read on you.
Yeah, I actually think I cried a little bit at Ben's wedding. I thought it was beautiful, but I think I honestly cried at the drop of the hat. But I think the last time I properly cried, I already told you guys about this one, but there was a video about dogs on Instagram. And it was like, we are only here for part of your life. You are here for all of ours. And give us scratches every day. And I literally couldn't. I was inconsolable. I just kept crying and holding my dog.
All right, final question this morning. Who would you pinch from another radio station to join this show? Ben, you can go first.
That's an interesting question.
So if we could have any other radio personality on our show, who would it be?
Yeah.
It's a good question, isn't it? Because there's so many. Interstate, or does it have to be South
Anywhere.
Australia? Probably like Jonathan Brown. Brownie would be good. He has some good footy stories.
Yeah, because I was thinking, most of the time shows have an athlete on there. Yeah, like Roo. Maybe we could have Roo.
Yeah.
Just give him some hot takes in the morning. Or
you have good stories? Fev.
Oh, Brendan
He'd have some
Favola.
wild stories.
Just, yeah, talking about getting on the pump stuff, yeah. Or, I've always liked Dave Hughes because you get angry, so,
Yeah.
you get frustrated at things. But Dave Hughes gets even angry. He's losing it. I can't believe it, you boys. What's going on here?
It's Ben and Liam.
I don't think anyone in Adelaide had a worse weekend than our newsreader, Abby. What happened, mate? I mean, we heard the news yesterday.
So I was robbed. My car was broken into.
Damn it.
A brick was smashed through the tinted glass window.
Oh, that sucks.
Hardcore.
So, I mean, did you have anything good in the car?
I actually did. So I went to the show Saturday night and I had a little bag in there and I just put like my ID, bank card, the media passes, that type of thing in there. So that got taken, but then...
Handbag.
Yeah, so that got taken but dumped across like a few streets away where they'd also smashed another window of a car. So the only thing in the end that did get taken was my bank card and they spent $40 on an Optus prepaid credit.
It's such a feral thing to buy.
So they can text their mates, hey, we're out robbing.
yeah.
But,
Mate, come in, bring a few bricks. We're on a winner here.
But I actually realised afterwards, so I'd bought a heap of show bags for my nieces and nephews and my parents as well. They were still in the back seat. But my laptop bag, because I'd come into work to try and finish an assignment on Saturdays. So my laptop bag was actually underneath the back seat, which luckily they didn't take. So.
You coming here to use the work Wi-Fi?
I know I came and Hicks had to record some stuff, so I needed a studio.
Like they got it at Macca's, you don't have to drive all the way into work.
No, that does suck. That sucks getting a brick through. The most annoying part about that is now you have to get the car fixed.
Is it? It's all insured,
It's
though,
all
right?
insured. So, called up straight away on Sunday morning and I'm booked in this afternoon. So I'm driving around with a smashed window. But anyway.
Have you gone like the plastic with the tape over it?
Yes, good
Yeah, I
old
love
Dad.
that.
Shout out to Dad, of course, for helping me fix it.
Yeah.
The most annoying thing was I went to get petrol this morning, so I didn't have any, and I couldn't use my other bank card. For some reason, it wasn't working. So the poor guy at the servo, I'm about to have a mental breakdown at 4:30.
So you robbed him. You thought, I'll pay it forward. I've still got that brick. Now listen here, you give me that petrol for free or you know where this is going.
Yeah, exactly. But he was great. He's like, okay, just move the money over to my account and I'll pay wave it for you, which he did.
He
Which is
paid for your petrol?
Yes. Well, I put the money in his account, but he swiped his card for me.
so nice.
I know, it was so lovely, and I was like, thank you so much, as I'm trying to hold back tears. But yeah, so it's all fixable and it'll be fine, but it's just annoying.
Wow.
Why don't we do this morning? What did they buy in your bank card? Because you know what, Abby, I got robbed once. I got swiped. You know how like people can swipe your card if you're like out on a night out and then you swipe it or whatever and it takes your details, or people can walk past and bump it. And someone spent $700 at the shaver shop. I don't even know how you do that. How do you like?
They must have been very hairy.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I know. Or just buying lots of toothbrushes or something like that. But that is funny to think a criminal has just stolen either your bank details or they've just robbed you. What did they do next? What was their next movement? 13, 24, 10. What did the crim use your card on?
Rachel joins us now in West Richmond. Rach, what did they buy on your bank card?
So it was an online thing, but they bought vegan lip gloss.
Vegan lip gloss. You wouldn't have thought a online crim would be into vegan lip gloss.
I don't imagine though to be too expensive, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, at least you got it cancelled early.
Lockie joins us now from Pasadena. Good morning, Lockie. What did they buy on your bank card, mate?
Took it to Sexy Land, the adult shop, and spent $24.
I wonder what you get for around the $24 mark at Sexy Land.
Yeah.
Obviously nothing big.
Yeah, well, that's true. No, nothing with any girth on it, that's for sure. Because that does set you back at a certain point.
Ben and Liam. It's like dopamine for your ears.
You've heard about red flags. Well, what about beige flags? Well, here to explain it, producer Belle, a.k.a. the Love Rat.
Love rat, Bill's a love rat. Love rat, Bill's a love rat.
Hello, guys.
It's a new phenomenon, the beige flag. I didn't even know about this up until quite recently, Belle.
Oh, beige flags is definitely a thing. There's actually been a fair bit, of talk about this online more recently. A girl called Caitlin brought it up on TikTok just a few weeks ago and said, hey, we got red flags. What about beige flags?
So what is an example of a beige flag?
Well, a beige flag is when somebody does something that you suddenly go, oh, this person's going to be real boring. I.e. for me, when I was single and on dating apps, if someone had a fishing photo, a guy with a fish, that's a beige flag.
Yep.
I mean, it's also a red flag for me because I'm vegetarian and hate that. But also, he was just so stock standard. But some examples as well is like if somebody says, "Hey, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?" Or "How do you feel about coriander?"
Sauce in the fridge or the pantry?
Exactly.
I'm going home. Thank you. It's been
Exactly.
great.
And one of my big ones is if I went on a date with a guy, a huge beige flag that he was going to be boring was if he hadn't let go of The Simpsons and thought that The Simpsons was still the greatest show of all time and even went so far as to quote The Simpsons. Beige flag.
Right now, I kind of feel like Homer Simpson when he backs into the bush and he disappears.
My point exactly.
I was going to
Ben.
say, I might Ben to be starting to sweat. He's be starting to get clammy hands. It's like, oh God, I'm the Simpsons guy.
No, Simpsons is a classic.
Yeah, no, because it
So
shows
that beige flag's being waved loud and proud above his head.
But it shows that you haven't let go of it and you're not open to anything new and you think that like lowest sense of humour is the best that there is.
Yeah, I'm not going to fold on this. I reckon Simpsons is amazing. I do have a beige flag though. In my opinion, a beige flag is someone who only cooks with salt and pepper. If they use no spices whatsoever, they are so boring.
That's true.
So boring.
That's true.
To be fair, the only spice I use is the old El Paso
that annoys me.
taco mix.
Oh.
I've actually experimented with the Master Foods Moroccan. Have you tried that?
I also think if you go on a date with someone and they only order like chicken palmies,
Yep.
then that's
True.
definitely a
The
beige
fact,
flag.
the fact that you're using like pre-mixed spices, Liam, is infuriating. Like, you
Yeah.
just buy all the different spices and then you mix them yourself.
You know, another beige flag is, this is a classic, when you're sort of like just trying to talk shop with someone and you ask, you're like, oh, like what music do you like? And they go, yeah, I don't really listen to music.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You don't have, do you ever have fun? What do? You just listen to white noise in your headphones. Like, well, you don't listen to music. You ever been to, or we go, I've never been to a concert before. What?
All right.
I've been to 4 concerts this week. Okay? I only like 2 of the bands, but I just want to have a good time.
What is your beige flag?
Sam and Seaview, what's a beige flag for you?
Definitely alcohol in every photo on social media.
All right, because I would think they're a bit of fun.
Yeah.
No,
Green
I
flag.
agree. No, I agree because I think they're overcompensating. The only photos that they think are good enough are ones with like, I'm partying, I'm
Yeah.
fun.
I know this is unhealthy for me to think this, and I think it's great when people don't drink and they're doing it for their own reasons. But when you do find it out, sometimes I can't help but feel, if I'm honest, a little bit bummed out.
That if
I'm
someone doesn't drink.
Yeah, I don't drink. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, it's kind of one of my favourite things to do.
Beige flag.
Yeah, that's my beige flag. I know you shouldn't say that, but it's just, it's honestly what I feel.
Teresa in Campbelltown joins us now. Good morning. What is your beige flag?
Hey, Ben and Liam, how you doing this morning?
Very good, thank you.
Well, my beige flag is me being a chef and I go out on a date and they say I never complain about the food. Always they complain about the food without hesitation. So, yes, that's my brown flag.
Brown flag. Okay.
I think you're a bit confused on the flag system, Teresa. That's my red-brown flag. That's okay. There's not a category for that yet.
Yeah, if there's a brown flag, very different flag.
Yeah, brown flag's when your date poos themselves when you're halfway through dinner.
Say it, Liam.
Oh, I think we got to go home. We got a brown flag over here. A brown flag, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Teresa.
Shelley in Greenwith joins us now. Good morning, Shelley. What is your beige flag?
So my beige flag is when they don't want to go out on a weeknight.
They don't go out on a weeknight. See, that's the thing. Yeah. We wake up at 3:50 in the morning for our job, and I love a good weeknight party.
Yeah, Liam will often come in and having 2 hours sleep, so you do punch through.
Oh yeah, but Ben is like in bed by 7. But I did convince
What are all these personal attacks? Are we trying to establish it on the boring one?
I think all we've done here is point out how boring Ben is.
No, I can't. He's got a lot of beige flags. That's all I'm saying.
No, very beige.
Sarah from South Plimpton, do you have a beige flag that Ben possibly might also have?
I do. Hey, guys. I went on a date with a guy and he ordered vanilla ice cream when there were so many flavours.
What's wrong with vanilla?
Everything.
Ben, would you order vanilla?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
You know what? I've just realised one as well. And again, this is something that you do, Ben. I'm sorry. But if you go for a coffee date and they order a cappuccino and that's it.
What's wrong with cappuccino?
It's so boring. It's like, again, expand. Try new things.
Lauren joins us now in Flagstaff Hill. Good morning. What is your beige flag?
Good morning, boys and Bill. Beige flag, definitely. Someone who's only
hobby and passion is running. Talking about their running.
Yeah.
How
Running
many,
people.
Ks, how many steps, what's the pace? Like, who cares?
That's a great one.
So specific.
Yeah, no, I get you. Especially because I'm like, I wish I could run that far, but no one cares. Apart
And then,
from other
even
runners.
those people who don't wear music when they do that running.
Yeah. Well, I just like
sound of their own breath.
I love the sound of my feet pounding the pavement and
Yeah,
my breath.
that's a really good one. You know what? I've got another beige flag, and I've flagged myself here. Sometimes when I drive, not all the time, but a lot of the time, I just sit in silence.
That's not even a beige flag.
Yep.
That is psychopathic.
I just like to be alone with my own thoughts.
I cannot be alone with my own thoughts. I need to play podcasts when I'm home alone, otherwise I have dark thoughts.
Hey, Lauren, I liked your running one a lot. We'll give you that $200 voucher to the pharmacy. Congratulations.
Awesome, thank you so much.
No worries at all.
If you run there, make sure you give us your Strava dates. I'd love to hear how it all went.
Liam, I was part of #Her Story on the weekend.
Nice. I did see you went to the Port Adelaide game at Alberton. Wasn't it a sellout? I think my mate's a Bulldogs fan, couldn't even get in.
Yeah, pretty exciting for me. First, like, a family of Port Adelaide supporters, but the first time I've ever actually been to a game, a proper game, at Alberton Oval.
Because you refused to go and see the Crows women. It was only when they brought Port in you'd decide to support.
Well, it is, because that's my team. So when we finally have a team, I'm going to go watch them and support them.
Was it a cool vibe there?
It was a cool vibe. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win. And it was horrible. The Bulldog player, Brittany Gutneck is her name, I believe. She broke her leg. Oof. And you could hear it. Like, it was, and her mum was there as well, like, supporting her. And the mum ran out and they had to take her off in the ambulance.
That's good footy, though.
Yeah, it's great footy.
That's, you know what I mean? Body
good, hard footy.
Body on the line type stuff.
Yeah.
That's what the people pay for, you know?
So, yeah, unfortunately, didn't get the win, but still, nonetheless, as a whole, the experience was very pleasant.
That's great to see they're underway as well. And and I, like myself as a Crows supporter, looking at Albert and how it's been done up with that room upstairs, it's almost enough for you to want to switch sides.
Oh, yeah. You thinking about switching?
Well, I mean, Crows don't have a pirate life bar, do they?
One of the things I wanted to talk about was at 3/4 time, there was they set up quick games on the oval for the kids, and there was poor employees, and they'd pick kids from the audience to come and quickly play the games. Cool. And there was one kid who was just absolutely cracking it. They were clearly throwing a tantrum. They were crying because they didn't get chosen. And the mum bent down to the kid and said, well, that's why, because they don't choose little brats. Like, she was really mad at the kid.
Cop that.
Maybe
if you were nicer around here, you'd get picked for more things.
I was wondering this morning on 13-24-10, what caused the tantrum? Because I remember, it reminded me of when I was a kid. I feel like I was a pretty good kid, but I remember I absolutely cracked it. I threw a tantrum because my mum came home and she'd bought new undies for my older brother, but not for me.
Yeah, right.
So I didn't get any new underwear, and I absolutely cracked it. And then I remember Mum going, fine, you can have some. Like, she gave me £1, I put them on, and they just fell straight down because it's my older brother.
Now I'm angry and my doodle's out. This day keeps getting worse. I hate everyone.
What caused the tantrum?
Annie joins us now. This is your daughter, big old tantrum. What happened?
Yeah, hi Ben, Liam, it's Annie. My daughter cracked tantrum in a bit of a shopping centre because I wouldn't buy a pack of tampons for her to play with.
To be fair, though, cheap toy.
But it was in the car.
Oh, she's in the car.
Hello.
Yeah, well, they're great fun. Chuck them in the pool, they expand. Much more fun than a pool noodle.
Thanks for that, Annie. Olivia, you're 11 years old. This was your tantrum. Why'd you throw it?
My sister chucked one crumb on my side of the table, and then I threw a whole bowl of Cocoa Pops at her.
Whoa! Because of one crumb?
Yeah, one crumb, and I threw the whole bowl at her.
Well, that's it. You set the precedent, and she's not going to put a crumb over on your side again. You must have been watching lots of mobster films. I like it, Liv. She's not going to mess with you again.
What's trending? Trending all over the internet. Twitter. Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Hey guys, well, huge night last night. It was the tell-all interview with Cocaine Cassie. Cassie Sainsbury is now back in Australia, actually back in Adelaide. And the big takeaway from last night's sit-down interview, she admitted she knew she was carrying drugs.
And he said, you will be taking a package.
You knew you were being asked to deliver cocaine, to traffic in drugs.
Yeah, I suspected it.
And
What did she say at the end of that?
She suspected it.
She suspected it.
Hey.
Hey, sometimes you suspect things.
But this comes after, in the lead up to that statement, she was explaining the whole trip from when she left Australia around the world. Turns out she didn't even know where she was going.
At what stage in that journey did you realise that this must be drugs?
In Los Angeles.
Why?
Because I had no flight out, nothing leaving Colombia.
Yeah, that's probably when you'd click. I don't know. I think when the drug dealers tell you to go to Colombia and back is probably when you start going, well, hang on. This might not be a run-of-the-mill headphone trip.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you watch the interview, you can see there's a few moments where she says things like that, and he just asks, well, how didn't you know by this stage? But she admits that she was a bit stupid and made a few mistakes. So...
Yeah. Probably a few things she could have handled a little bit better there.
The whole thing now, it's gotten to breaking point, hasn't it, where she's just so dumb, and then everyone's talking about it. Well, I can't say that?
No, well, I mean, we don't know. We don't know
You're Team Cassie.
Hey, Belle, we actually, I don't know about you, but we wanted you to pick up these headphones in Bogota for us. Honestly, it's like a work trip. It's totally fine.
no worries.
But the flight goes to LA, it doesn't come back here, though.
No
Is that
worries,
cool?
man.
Yeah,
No
sweet.
worries. And Adele has had a serious back injury after her son's prank on her went wrong.
Is that what she said to her son? Go easy on me?
Her 9-year-old son, Angelo, apparently jumped on her back to scare her as she came out of the bathroom.
Sick prank, man.
And she had a slip disc.
So, yeah, basically the prank is he Batista bombs his mum's spinal cord. Shh, wait. Mum's about to come around the corner. I'm going to do my prank or I fly kick her in the nose.
And finally, Aussie Airlines, including Jetstar, are now offering first-class flights to Bali.
Oh, yeah.
They're going for under $1,000. You've got airlines like AirAsia, Scoot, and like I said, Jetstar. All
Yeah,
offering.
look, they say first class, but I wouldn't put class in the word if you're talking first class to Bali. Look, to get in the lounge, you need to wear boardies instead of a collared shirt. You need to have a Southern Cross tattoo and all three of your children's names somewhere on your body.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.